not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation! Welcome to my review of Star Wars, the Clone Wars. Imagine the swords coming here. Anyway, where I am the Twisted Goblin! For this review, yes, this whole weekend has been lots of Star Wars kind of thing. I think there's one more. I'm not sure! Don't quote me on that. I don't think this is the final. It could be, but I don't think so. Anyway, in either way case, let's just get up in this! Right in this! So, that's where we left off. That, Ahsoka was facing Darth Maul, and Darth Maul is like, nah! It's like, who's behind this? So it's like, Darth Siddious is all behind. That's what the word we get. So Darth Siddious is the kind of guy that's a puppet. He didn't know that, but he find out eventually. He find all the plans out. He also, the Death Watch, the Darth Maul Death Watch, whatever it is, kind of guy. The Dark Mandalorians, well, they kind of are very loyal to them, and they're the ones that made sure Darth Maul escaped from Darth Siddious' grip. So they are the saviors, and they've used the love. So we know now how he escaped Darth Siddious, but of course that's not Darth Maul is now very more crazy, insane than he was before, because he gets scared, he has dread. It's like, and now the kind of thing, all I can do is stay low. I wanted to get this whole seed was meant. He actually says that later. So before we hop in that, let's go a little bit better. So they're kind of a little bit better, like, and he's like, not yet. So first, like, speaking, he's also showing me kind of thing. He's going on that way, but then it's like he wants to know more about Ahsoka. He wants to more. He's like, not yet. Whoop! And he goes when Rex comes to the rescue. I'm gonna rescue. They go. They run after them. They try to get Darth Maul, but they're all second. It's like this side. Oh no! Wait, that's Rex. No, this was not the right side. We went the wrong side. No! And now he escaped, kind of. And then it's like kind of thing. Then this whole siege had more bigger war happens. So much bigger. It's the end. I don't think it's not the end of the season, but it's the end of Darth Maul's chapter, at least. I know there are not much episodes. I think there are only 3 more. Or 2, or 1, I'm not sure, but whatever. So then we got another search that everybody's like fast taking, and Darth Maul is in the throne room. He's like sitting there. He also captured Wolf, kind of thing. I think he is also in Rebels. He's the one that's fucked up in his head. Now we know why. Not because of the chip. That's the kind of thing that's gonna be kind of thing kill him. No, it's Darth Maul that wanted to know everything. To know everything about Ahsoka. I was like, I actually wanted Anakin here. I wanted Obi-Wan here. Skywalker was the whole thing I wanted. Also, they find out by investigating somebody that gets killed by Death Watch leaders. Like, I'm sorry. Well, the Dark Mandalorian, from the Darth Maul, and they got killed. Maul made sure they will not talk. He was not talking. While that's going, he comes back like, did I miss anything? Like, yeah, all crime syndicates, they have to stay low, stay hiding, stay kind of, but there's gonna be an in and out of the chaos. We will arrive in a war, kind of thing. We will kind of thing, because he knows there is something big about to happen. And I'm so loving this, because there is also a moment when this all happens between the throne room and kind of thing. While Darth Maul is kind of syndicate, Ahsoka kind of thing, it's by Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan's like, yeah, kind of thing. I heard about Darth Siddious. We had these rumors, and this is all the council kind of thing. I don't think the council is always right, but they're the council and that kind of thing. And Anakin is now on an assignment. Also, Anakin killed Dooku. it's like, sorry. And Dooku died because Anakin killed him. And that's like, I'm like, oh my god, Revenge of the Sith! Oh my god! That's an Easter egg to Revenge. I should not be that excited, but Revenge of the Sith was the like one movie I really, when it came out, I didn't find. I wanted to so really badly see, and I saw it finally earlier than anybody else. I went to the theaters very early, and I got in and watched the Revenge of the Sith. I know, like, that was actually the second movie. Attack of the Clones was the first Star Wars movie that I watched, I think. Then Phantom Menace. Then I went back through Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith. And then I was like, okay, there are no more movies. Then there is episode 4 that I didn't know was that was all this thing was a prequel. I didn't know that on the time. Anyway. But I still like the prequels more because there are more lightsabers! I like the Old Republic more now, and I have more appreciation for the, you know, where there are no lightsabers right now. But anyway, so where were we? Oh yes, they were talking and kind of thing, Dooku, and that now Anakin is on this secret assignment, on this really secret assignment on keeping an eye on Darth Siddious. Well, you know, that there is something he should have released the power, but he didn't. He didn't let the power go. He let the power go to his head. Or was this the whole plan all the time? It was, but you know. Anyway, so that kind of thing, they cannot help. So, but they still have this, and that's also why we don't see Rex in Order 66 or anywhere else, because he's here. He's on Mandalore. And then the whole thing happened. The whole kind of they start fighting. Fighting more of the people, like then the Dark kind of thing, the Mandalorian. They all start fighting, and they find in the throne room Darth Maul. So now the Mandalorian needs to help his people. So the Mandalorian, the leader of the Mandalorian right now, the girl, the woman, from the Death Watch, she has to go help, while Ahsoka has to go against Darth Maul herself. So then this fight happens. He does trying to like, you can join me. I know now enough. You got distracted from the Jedi. You kind of thing as like everything. You should join me, kind of thing. So together we can. It's like I wanted the Anakin because you know he's gonna become this like. Ahsoka is like, really? That's why you want Skywalker now? I wanted to join, but now no, because I don't believe you. Your visions are wrong. You can't allow this in the darkness that you came from. You cannot have those visions. No, those are wrong. So I'm never gonna join you. Got 2 swords and goes against Darth Maul. They fight over and over and over and over. The lightsabers clashing. Bang! Little bit kind of talk that you're kind of thing. You're no match for me. Blah blah blah. And then he flies out the window. Well, first like, gonna win. Ahsoka uses his strength against Wee and let him fly out the window. Out the window! And she is like, oh, a little bit hurt, but she goes after him. And then there are apparently on the ceiling kind of things. They're fighting a little bit there, kind of thing. A lot, like, I'm like, the music, the kind of thing. That's what happened! Legendary! Oh my god, I love it! I love the hell out of that fight. That was so cool. And then, you know, it's happening to Revenge of the Sith kind of thing at the same time as Revenge of the Sith. Yeah. So because that happens at the same time, it makes it even not cooler. So like, I was always wondering like if the Mandalorians existed while the Clone Wars, are they dead? They are destroyed? No, they have their own war going on, and this war is the most badass war in all galaxy. And eventually, Darth Maul's Mandalorians, they kind of die or are giving up. One of them is like, we need help. We need you on the side. He's like, die well. Okay, I need to get you right. Bye. So he is kind of fighting Ahsoka more, and eventually she falls almost. Darth Maul is like, oh, I need to get in my ship now. And then Ahsoka is like, we're not done yet. So they fight a little bit more till Ahsoka's swords go, and that she just got from Anakin. It's like, woo, there goes my swords. I like those swords. Those were nice swords. Now they're dead. they're gone. That's a kind of thing for like. So that happened. We know both of them survived, so there was no chance that either of them died. But I forgot the whole thing. It was like, did he escape prison? Did he come back to? Did he just escaped? And in Rebels country, I don't remember that. So they kind of attack Ahsoka. Ahsoka almost kills him because he falls to his death. But Ahsoka is like, I save you. And he's like, no, let me die, let me die. And then all Mandalorians kind of do this chain kind of thing, chain him with all those things, and he's like, no, we're all doomed. He is really afraid, really scared, and now he's gonna like, and Rex is like, I got this from you. He's like, okay, and that's it. Is Darth Maul just gonna be back at Darth Siddious? Most probably. I mean, you know, after Order, unless he's gonna escape when Order 66 comes along. It's like, execute Order 66, and they're too much distracted by each other because some are not gonna do it, as we know about Rex kind of thing from Rebels. Anyway, I really enjoy it. I'm gonna give it another Omega level, kind of Omega level review, rating, because it was really awesome. This is why I needed to give it its own episode, its own thing, just like, or else this would be like 20, 40, 30 minutes, and that's a little bit long, you know, 25, a little bit much. So I thought it was a weekend of Star Wars going on. I hope you enjoyed this, because I am not sure that was the best way to do it, but you know, hope you enjoyed. Share it with your friends, share it with all Mandalorians, or with all the whole Goblin Nation, or with your subscribers, your content, if you really feel in the sharing mood. Anyway, really enjoyed it from beginning to ending. Everything feels so good to see. I love the hell out of it, and I still look. Yeah, I kind of look good. I am my own Sith. The dark side is my ally. And anyway, yes, I know this is way too light, Rex, but either way, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you guys, all of you, in my next video, because this was fucking awesome! The beautiful, the most awesome thing. Like I said before, like I gotta say again, the Mandalorians are so amazing to see. So amazing warriors that are lost. They make that also makes the Mandalorians so cool. And this was way better than the Revenge of the Sith ever could be. But still hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.